Today, a potential new change to parking, a look at a big event on campus, and more vandalism at Eco Adventure. That's all coming up right here on Spinnaker News. Hello Ospreys, I'm Taylor Johnson and you're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television. As you probably know, parking has been worse than usual this year. Student Body President Joseph Turner recently proposed to the Parking Advisory Council that students with blue permits should be allowed to exchange their permits for gray ones and be refunded the extra amount. Here's what students thought of this idea.
I think that's a fair idea. If people are coming into campus at 12 o'clock and there's no spots all the time, and that's the only time they need it is during the day when they're getting no spots. It's a good idea for them to get it.
It won't solve any of the issues. Honestly, it's the mandatory freshmen on campus, and there's no parking in the dormitory area for them to park, so they all buy the premium parking spaces or Lot 18 spaces, and they never move their cars.
If the request is approved, it should be within the next 2 weeks. Tonight is the annual Take Back the Night event. The Women's Center has been preparing for the march. For more, here's Patrick Lloyd.
The UNF Women's Center recently placed these purple bows on trees and poles across campus. The reason for these bows is to promote awareness for Wednesday, October the 1st's Take Back the Night. Take Back the Night is a yearly march around campus to raise awareness for violence against women. The march begins at 7:30 p.m. and starts at the Osprey Crossings and ends at Osprey Plaza.
After the march, a candlelight ceremony will take place. More vandalism has taken place at Eco Adventure. 2 wooden signs were stolen from the J.M. Golden Environmental Education Pavilion. Both of the signs were handmade by Golden. Amy Costa from the Environmental Education Program said she was giving Golden's widow and family a tour of the nature trails on September 26th. This was when she noticed the missing signs. There was also a boulder that was vandalized. According to the UNF police report, the boulder had been spray painted with the letters IAM. This is the second time in the last month signs were stolen from Eco Adventure. Costa also said she will have no choice but to install cameras and a fence to try and keep the vandals away. Costa said her main concern is not security, but getting the signs back. All right, Ospreys, it's time to see what's going on with the weather today. For more on that, here's Alex Kratz.
Good morning, Ospreys. I hope you're enjoying this first day of October. I'm Alex Kratz here with your Spinnaker Weather Report. Today we're looking at a slight chance of showers between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. As you can see, it's partly cloudy right now. Today's high will be near 85. Look for a slight breeze out of the north from 5 to 10 miles per hour, and with a chance of rain at 20%, you may want to have the umbrella just in case. And surfers, be aware that conditions are very poor, with a moderate risk of rip currents and swells of about 1 to 2 feet. There's today's outlook. Now let's take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Alex. And now for your sports update, here's Connor Spielmaker.
Hey Ospreys, Brandon Thigpen is out today, but that's okay. I'm Connor Spinnaker here with your Spinnaker Sports Report. Today we travel to North Carolina where the women's golf team tied for 14th place at a tournament hosted by UNC Greensboro. UNF tied Appalachian State with a total score of 934. UNF's top shooter Megan Bennett, a freshman in her season debut, finished in a tie for 27th place shooting a .229. Not far behind, Natalie Nygren tied for 29th shooting a .230, and at .237, Emily Alp tied for 54th place. Both Nygren and Alp finished their final rounds with a solid 1/73, but that didn't stop Elon from capturing first place with a total score of 899, or Mercer's Katie Harris, who finished 1 under par at 215. That's it for sports today. Taylor, back to you.
Thanks, Connor. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News. But for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check out unfspinnaker.com. You can also like the Spinnaker on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. For Alex Kratz and Connor Spielmaker, I'm Taylor Johnson. Have a great day, UNF.